Hi friends, Jessica Potts here, team builder, facilitator, trainer, and ambassador for living your best day ever every day. But let's be real, it's been a pretty rocky roller coaster of a few weeks, and it's not easy to find what makes every day a best day ever. So I've come up with 5 tips to help you get through self-isolation and live a best day ever. So number 1, be gentle on yourself. This is the biggest piece of advice that has meant the most to me. I read a great article, heard a great quote that said, this is a time to survive, not thrive. So ditch the anxiety over not being productive and just start being gentle on yourself and understanding that you just simply can't do as much as you normally do in this time. Number 2, set small goals for yourself. Look at the week ahead, like you might have already done, and start to measure yourself by the output, not by the time that you're putting in. And this is especially important if you're leading a team. We have this unprecedented amount of virtual remote work that's being done. And what's interesting about teams is that they evolve typically through 3 stages: dependent, independent, and interdependent. And so we want our teams to be able to, when you're dependent, you are reliant on the leader to do the tasks. Then you move to independent, where you understand the tasks and expectations, and it's just a matter of getting it done. But the real magic happens in that interdependent space, when team members can collaborate effectively on projects. And so it's really important to lean into your communication channels and to really keep everybody in touch. Hopefully you've got a regular meeting schedule, whether it's one-on-one or full team, but make sure that you set small goals and look for accountability in your week to help keep you going. Number 3, we talked about being gentle on yourself. This is about being gentle on yourself as a parent. Many people out there, myself included, are parents who are dealing with this new norm of having the kids home. Every day is like a weekend. And in my case, I have the kids half of the time. And I realized very early on that trying to work with them here wasn't going to work at all. It was just going to result in frustration and feeling like a bad parent and like a bad worker. So what I've been doing is just, again, being gentle on myself. And on the days that I do have my kids, then I am completely devoted to being a mom. In fact, instead of homeschooling, we've started life schooling. We've learned to ride a bicycle with 2 wheels. Big deal. We've made soup. My younger son learned how to use a chopping knife for the first time. So these are some of the life school activities that have happened with us over the last couple weeks. And I'm sure it's going to be a very memorable time for our kids especially. Number 4, stay connected. It's harder now than it's ever been, but remember that this should be really looked at as physical distance, not social distancing. So even though we are divided by space, we don't need to be divided in our connection. So, I talk a lot about the importance of belonging. So find something that you can belong to, whether that's a group messaging chat, whether it's doing video cocktail hours like my friends and I did recently, or it's just staying on top of social media, commenting and being positive. Spread positivity. That's something that everybody needs right now. And daydream about the things that you will do together once this whole thing is over. The importance of having something to look forward to is more important now than it's ever been before. And number 5, reflect. I love the practice of reflection, and I think it's something everybody should do. We can study our successes and learn how to repeat them. We can study our shortcomings or our failures and learn from those to do better and feel better in the future. So one of the best quotes that I've heard is by Dave Hollis recently, and he said, "In the rush to return back to normal, take this time to consider the parts of normal that are worth rushing back to." And so I hope that quote helps you reflect and find some perspective and hopefully a silver lining to how we can live our best day ever in self-isolation. I hope that you'll share your tips with me, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.